This week, we're in the week of Boy, the third parasha of Sefer Shmeis, second sefer in the Torah, and as I said, Chav Zayin, we're going to Chav Ches Tevis, which is the 138th birthday of the Rebbe Tzachana. The Rebbe's mother was born on the 28th of Tevis in Tov Reish Mem, in the English year of 1880. So that would make it to Tavshin Mem would be 100, and from Mem to Ayin Ches would be another 38 years, 138 years. We'll talk about that, and as well as Shchei Shvat, which is this week, as we just blessed the month yesterday on Shabbos. So those are the key dates that we're going to address here, and of course in the spirit of Chassidus Supply, or in the language of the Rebbe, Torah Meloshen Heira, that everything has to be a lesson in our personal lives. Hira b'chaim, a lesson in our life. So let's begin, since tonight is Chav Ches Tevis. Start with that. As I said, in the year Tov Reish Mem, on this day, interesting, the same year the Frierdiker Rebbe was born. A few months later in Tammuz, Yud Beis Tammuz would be Frierdiker Rebbe's birthday. The Rebbe Tzachana was born. The Rebbe, of course, had a special chivus, a special appreciation in general, kibbud aim, but we saw it in the most revealed way when the Rebbetzin came to America. The Rebbe went to France to greet her when she left Russia, and it was known the aggravation the Rebbe had for all those years where he couldn't do anything to help his parents. Even though in a deep Golus, and his father, Levi Yitzchak, passed away in Alma Ata in Golus, in Tovshin Dalet, Chof Ov. And you saw it in many of the Fabrengens, and all the Fabrengens, how he honored both his father and mother. So from a point of view of Chassidus, of the Rabbeim, our Deir Ashvi, our seventh Rebbe, the special connection to his mother, honoring her also with beginning the learning of teaching of Rashi every week after her Stalkus and passing in Vav Tishrei Tovshin Chav Hei, in the end of 1964, Tovshin Chav Hei, that Rebbe began every week. And for the years, the subsequent years, for all the years afterwards, Kamato, all the years, the Rebbe spoke every week, every Fabrengen on Shabbos, an explanation of Rashi. I mentioned a number of times that even though we never heard direct connection, but the most thing that jumps out, the connection is because Rashi is, the hallmark of Rashi is Pshutei Shamikra. Ani leibasi elul Pshutei Shamikra, as the Rebbe would emphasize. And that was the main chiddush of the Rebbe, that was different.